right, good evening, YouTube. We are going to read 4 more chapters from the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. All right, chapter 25. Before the universe was born, there was something in the chaos of the heavens. It stands alone and empty, solitary and unchanging. It is ever present and secure. It may be regarded as the mother of the universe. Because I do not know its name, I call it the Tao. If forced to give it a name, I will call it great. Because it is great means it is everywhere. Being everywhere means it is eternal. Being eternal means everything returns to it. Tao is great, heaven is great, earth is great, humanity is great. Within the universe, these are the 4 great things. Humanity follows the earth. Earth follows heaven. Heaven follows the Tao. The Tao follows only itself. Chapter 26. Heaviness is the basis of lightness. Stillness is the standard of activity. Thus the master travels all day without ever leaving her wagon. Even though she has much to see, she is at peace in her indifference. Why should the Lord of 1,000 chariots be amused at the foolishness of the world? If you abandon yourself to foolishness, you lose touch with your beginnings. If you let yourself become distracted, you will lose the basis of your power. Heaviness is the basis of lightness. Stillness is the standard of activity. We see these things that appear to be opposite, but once again, remember the yin-yang principle. Okay, opposite but complementary. Okay. All right. The master travels all day. She doesn't leave her wagon. She has much to see, but she is at peace in her indifference. She's not trying to make something be or feel something that it's not, or feel something that she does not feel. She's at peace with her indifference, instead of trying to force something to be in her being that simply isn't. Okay. Why should the Lord of 1,000 chariots be amused at the foolishness of the world? If you abandon yourself to foolishness, you lose touch with your beginnings. You lose touch with the source of your beginnings. You basically lose touch with yourself. And if you let yourself become distracted, you will lose the basis of your power. Okay. By the distractions of the world, you lose yourself. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Chapter 27. A good traveler leaves no tracks. A skillful speaker is well rehearsed. A good bookkeeper has an excellent memory, and a well-made door is easy to open and needs no locks. A good knot needs no rope, and it cannot come undone. Thus the master is willing to help everyone and doesn't know the meaning of rejection. She is there to help all of creation and doesn't abandon even the smallest creature. This is called embracing the light. What is a good person but a bad person's teacher? What is a bad person but raw material for his teacher? If you fail to honor your teacher or fail to enjoy your student, you will become deluded no matter how smart you are. It is the secret of prime importance. And 28. Know the masculine, but keep to the feminine, and become a watershed to the world. If you embrace the world, the Tao will never leave you, and you become as a little child. Remember, that's one of the images in which you can experience and know the Tao, a little child. Okay. Know the white, yet keep the black. Be a model for the world. If you are a model for the world, the Tao inside you will strengthen and you will return whole to your eternal beginning. Okay, here's the secret. How do we get back? Okay, to the Tao, to our source, from which from which all things originate, and that from which all things are made manifest, or manifest from. Know the honorable, but do not shun the disgraced. Embracing the world as it is. If you embrace the world with compassion, then your virtue will return you to the uncarved block. The block of wood is carved into utensils. By carving void into the wood, the master uses the utensils, yet prefers to keep to the block because of its limitless possibilities. Great works do not involve discarding substance. All right. All right. Know the honorable, but do not shun the disgrace, embracing the world as it is. Okay. There's honorable in the world, there's disgrace in the world, but yet embrace it all, the dark and the light. Keep the black, keep and know the white, you know, or know the white and keep to the black. Know the masculine, keep to the feminine. Okay, embrace it all. And if you embrace the world as it is, and you embrace all that is, okay, because once again, all is manifestations of the Tao. All originates from the Tao, the source of which all things, you know, come. The natural way, the way of nature, the way. Okay, if you embrace the world with compassion, then your virtue will return you to the uncarved block. The block of wood is carved into utensils by carving void into the wood. The master uses the utensils, yet prefers to keep the block, okay? There's stuff left over after the master has carved out these utensils, right? But she keeps the block. She keeps what's left over because there's still limitless possibilities in even what is left over. Great works do not involve discarding substance. Okay. All right. Y'all be blessed. Peace.